Hey everyone, it's CL. So one of the things I absolutely despise about living in this city is how expensive groceries are. Like, sometimes I wonder if I should just get like the biggest bag I own and that I should just take the subway or the train and just dip into New Jersey, load up on groceries in New Jersey and bring it back. Like, that is how expensive food here is in the city. Is like crazy. Sometimes I pick up things that I want. I'm like, oh, I really want this. How much is it? But then I look at the price and I'm like, you know what? It's cheaper to starve. But what is kind of nice is that there are a lot of like farmers markets. Now, I'm not really sure if farmers markets are cheaper in price or more expensive in price. I don't really know. I haven't done that comparison. But the one that I tend to go to pretty often, and I'm starting to go there more and more and be mindful of like picking up things there, I want to say that the prices there are cheaper for like vegetables, fruits and vegetables, than my grocery store that I normally go to. I normally go to like Morton Williams. That is one of my favorite grocery stores around here, but mind you, I guess if I had to choose, my favorite grocery store out of all the places I've ever lived would have to be like Kroger. I really liked Kroger. They had like the best prices, and I just miss my Kroger from when I used to live in an area where they had one. And so today I'm going to show my farmers market haul and kind of just let you know what I ended up getting and how much money I saved by getting these things at the farmers market nearby as opposed to the grocery store. So I kind of did like a price comparison, like, did I save money? One of the things that we kind of go through a lot in this household is eggs. So I ended up getting organic eggs. At least they were labeled as organic at the farmers market. And this is one thing too, when it comes to farmers markets, sometimes I wonder, like, are these really organic, or do they just label it organic? Like, how would we even really know, right? But these were labeled as organic eggs. They, in comparison to the price at the grocery store, it is a lot cheaper. So I ended up getting some eggs. And I kind of noticed that since it's like spring now, definitely today, the clouds have kind of blown away and it's really sunny today. And it kind of puts me in a good mood. It makes me feel like I need like fresher foods. It makes me want like more fresher foods. So I ended up getting these tomatoes. Are these called cherry tomatoes? I don't really know. I get these quite often because I like how small they are, and I really like their taste, you know. It's really easy to like throw in a salad or just add like as a little bit of a side vegetable when you're eating your lunch. So I got a little thing of these. Now, I'm not sure if there's like a season for this next item, but at my farmer's market, and maybe they've had this before and I just never noticed it, and that's quite possible, but I ended up getting like about a pound of like these fresh shiitake mushrooms. They said it was like very fresh, so I ended up getting like a pound of shiitake mushrooms, and I hope to like try these out today. And actually, technically you can grow your own mushrooms if you want to put time and effort into that. I supposedly, like, mushrooms in general are really easy to grow. Maybe not shiitake mushrooms, but like mushrooms, like button mushrooms, are easy to grow, and you can like grow them under your sink. But I feel really weird about mushrooms because I know that unless you really know what you're doing, like, so even though you can grow your own like mushrooms, I wouldn't, just because I'm afraid of like doing it wrong or growing it wrong or buying the wrong species of mushroom and accidentally poisoning myself. But I thought it was really nice that they had like fresh shiitake mushrooms. I'm gonna like cut these up later today and like marinate them somehow. I'll see if I have anything I can marinate them with at home. If not, I might buy something from the store, just see like what I can do with these. So the next two items my daughter picked out, and they are oranges. We just ended up getting 2 oranges. Normally I end up getting the cuties. Is that what they're called? The cuties oranges from the store. But today we just got 2 of those. So the next one, I put it in this bowl here because they're like loose. But I really love green beans, especially fresh green beans. Sometimes I get really lazy and will buy canned, but if in all honesty, fresh green beans taste the best. So I'm gonna eat probably some of these later today for like lunch. Trying to eat better in the sense like less canned things, less packaged things. Like, I like seeing these out of a package, out of a can. So looking forward to eating those. So next I ended up getting a giant eggplant. I actually prefer Japanese eggplants. Growing up at home when we had our own garden, we grew Japanese eggplants, and I think that's like the best tasting eggplant, and it tastes really good. These ones, I find that these can be kind of bitter depending on how you cook it. So I am going to try to cook this in a way to make it taste delicious. But what's kind of sad is like around here they don't sell Japanese eggplants, so I'm kind of looking for an Asian market that's close by where I don't have to go to like Chinatown and I don't have to go to the tiny little H Mart that's like, you know. So I'm still kind of in search for my go-to Asian market, you know, where I can buy like Japanese eggplants, where I can buy like these obscure fruits and vegetables that you wouldn't see in like a normal grocery store. So for now I got this one here, and hopefully I can come up with a good recipe to make it taste really good. Alright, so the next thing I got are 3 of these giant potatoes. Does anybody know what kind of potato this is? I thought it's like so huge. I was a little impressed with how big it was, but a lot of times I will crave like French fries, and I know if you get like French fries from McDonald's or French fries that you fry up at home, it's not necessarily good for you because of like the oil, you know. And I do have an air fryer, so I figured if I am craving French fries, I can just cut up some potatoes and stick them in the air fryer, and that would be like a healthier alternative. At least I hope so. Like, how long did these stay in the ground? Did these stay in the ground for like a month, or are these like potatoes on steroids? Alright, and then I let my daughter pick out some bananas. She ended up getting 4 bananas, and to tell you the truth, that's probably a good thing. Sometimes I'll buy like a huge bushel of bananas and I will eat like half of it, and then the other half will end up going bad just because I can't eat it fast enough. So 4 bananas for now. I find that like bananas are always a good price. No matter where you go, bananas tend to be like very low in price. Alright, we're coming up on our last 2 items. I got some romaine lettuce, and what was kind of nice is that these were sitting on like the shelf table area and the sunlight was hitting it, and it just was like, pick me. I have vitamin D inside me because the sun is shining on me, so I ended up getting this, and I will probably eat it in a salad today because I am craving like something fresh, so I'm gonna go ahead and make probably a salad today. And lastly, I ended up getting a bushel of cilantro. Now, do I need this much cilantro? Probably not. I do like cilantro, but there's not many things I can think of like what to put it in. Like, you can put it in some rice, you can just put it as a garnish, but I'm curious if there's like a dish out there that is like requires a lot of cilantro. I don't even know. But oh, I did forget to mention, so when I did do the price comparison of like if I were to purchase this at the grocery store, I would have spent about like $31, about there, give or take. But at the farmer's market I ended up spending $24. So maybe not like the hugest savings, but there was definitely a savings there. And I don't know, I think like the food at the farmer's market tends to be a lot fresher and you want to eat them more immediately. So definitely love the farmer's market. So yeah, that is my farmer's market food haul for today. And I'm kind of thinking, since I do live in an area with a lot of farmers markets, I think the next time I'm going to research a few places to try some other farmers markets, just to kind of get a vibe of like what else is out there and take advantage of it, you know. I don't know how long I'll be living in the city, so I just might as well experience all these different little places, right? That is it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later.